I need to find the next moon seal. Must not be her purview. Curious.
Easy enough for the Sorcerer Supreme to handle.
Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. They might be in trouble.
Hunter, I see you found another of our mystic landmarks. These are the Standing Stones. Your ancestors among the blood used them to converse with the Elder Gods.
How does that work?
Members of the blood would gather among the stones and enter a sort of meditative trance. They say the gods would hear their thoughts, but the blood never knew for sure who was listening on the other end. Some of the older texts refer to a series of glyphs etched on the stones, but at first glance they seem to have been scoured clean by time itself.
Could they still be revealed somehow?
You read my mind, Hunter. I suspect the glyphs are still here. They just need the right words of encouragement, if you catch my meaning.
This should be useful.
Oh, you are gonna love this. How's it going, boss? Starting foil extraction process. Another negative mystery box. And to think, how's that for quality workmanship?
Found another artifact, Hunter? I command thee, Thank you, Hunter. This will do nicely. I have always found that area of research interesting.
Ready to work? Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way. See you around. Back again.
Just give me a target.
Do your thing.
This will do nicely.
Hunter, do you have... Thanks, Hunter.
Hydra's goons are getting a little too comfortable for my liking. I think it's time you took them down a notch.
It will not take us long.
Interesting.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
About time. These fanatics are always the same.
Hail that!
Not bad.
They're displacing! Here it comes. By her command. Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
That hurt!
My time to shine.
They haven't put up much of a fight, yet.
Who's next? It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
something?
I'm on it. Exactly what I needed.
Just like old times.
How many times you gonna try that? I'm down to responding.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Now you just
One more. Enjoy your nap. Is that all?
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
You know, vampires used to run the Lower East Side.
I need to find the next moon seal. I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave?
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us, Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you, you could not save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague. The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon join the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the New World. I saw her perform near miracles with the potions she concocted from the plants in her garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she never found one.
No, despite her efforts, nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her grief, she lost herself, and her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes. I couldn't see another way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the mother of demons?
No, this was something else, but cut from the same cloth. Your mother was no longer the woman I knew. The sister I had fought alongside for centuries. She was gone.
I have never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds here without churning up so many old memories. Maybe now you understand why I don't venture out here that often anymore.
Thank you, Sarah. Your timing may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter. Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together. Tell me about my father.
Believe it or not, you can thank your father for those good looks of yours. There is a striking resemblance.
I only have the faintest memory of him. What was he like?
He was honest, a working man, You could say authentic. Of course, I still didn't like him, but that wasn't really his fault. I'm old enough to admit that now.
But he loved my mother?
He loved her, and she was smitten with him. As the story goes, they were happy together. For a time.
Until I came along?
You were an unexpected gift, but a welcome one. Your father was very proud.
I wish I could talk with him now.
I know that feeling all too well, kiddo.
This rubble looks loose. That is something.
How's it going? Man,
It's nice of Hydra to... It's almost...
Ain't no rest for the MidnightSuns.
Yes? Fine, speak.
I should have guessed.
Guessed what?
That you wanted to show me another movie.
Not just another movie, my favorite movie. It's something I make all my friends watch with me.
What makes this movie stand out from the rest?
Watch and see.
Why is she wearing that hideous red dress?
You're tearing me apart, Hunter. Pay attention.
It is a bit difficult. This movie is rather terrible.
It's called Camp, Hunter. It's supposed to be a little bad, but in a good way. Besides, it's a cult classic. Kinda like you.
I will try and take that as a compliment.
You're really starting to fit in with the rest of us, you know? We might just make a midnight sun out of you yet. Hey, can I ask a favor? Aw, thanks, Hunter. Emo kids for life.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
See you around.
Repetition builds instinct, and instinct guided by a clear mind is the ultimate advantage.
Hunter, I want you to know I understand what you're going through. Fighting your own mother's not easy.
It does me no good to think of Lilith as my mother. She is the enemy of all existence. That is more important to me than any bond we once shared.
That's easy to say right now. It's a lot harder when you're looking her in the eyes.
You speak from experience.
It's why we're talking right now. A vampire bit my mother while she was in labor. She turned. I became this. Hunting those bloodsuckers, I always knew I might run into her one day.
And were you ready?
No one's ready for something like that. Listen, all I'm saying is that fighting Lilith won't be easy for any of us. But for you, it's gonna be hell. I just want you to be ready when the time comes.
Count on it.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
A power not unlike my own. Allow us to assist you.
All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
Nope, I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing, though.
This is why I despise group projects. So, do you have... Does this meet your specifications?
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some... It's really not too bad, considering where it came from. How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist me? To be fair, it does look interesting, at least.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Take your pick, Hunter. Another project?
Farewell.
Let's do this. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here. All right then. Ready to work? Later.
Hi, kiddo.
Tony and Dr. Strange may think they're the epicenter of our operations, but we all know this is where the real magic happens.
I would be rotting inside that creature's gullet if not for Spider-Man. Time to return the favor.
We'll find him. We're running facial recognition on every surveillance camera in the cloud. They just keep moving too fast.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but you think Team Spooky's doing any better?
Nothing.
Well, your inflection on that last dactyl was perfect. Perhaps a magnetism rune.
Against a level 5 demon alien hybrid? Where did you learn your magic? Demo Khan?
You know, you really do have a look.
Hunter's right. This isn't working.
On to plan C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
82nd and 5th. Well, between 5th and Madison now.
Guys, they're live. And they're trending.
Hashtag big alien apple.
Not bad.
Thanks. Now imagine if you had just asked for our help sooner.
No time for an after-school special. Patching it through. Patching it all through.
We need to hurry.
Spider-Man's gotta hold on for a bit longer. The cavalry's on the way.
We can charge in. What do we do with the creature?
If we catch him, we should dump him on a desert island. Or the moon. This Spider-Man sounds like a strange thing, swinging from the rooftops with some sort of spider fluid. Disgusting.
Venom has taken to the rooftops, and he's tossing just about anything he can find onto the streets below. There are innocent people down...
Have tennis elbow or something by now?
Spider-Man, we shall scorch the bones and bring them home to Mother!
Subdue this animal and bring it to Site 1.
We'll squish your face and eat your...
occupations if I were you, friend. I know, no job's perfect. But at the end of the day, it's all about the coworkers. Nice of you all to come by and visit the old neighborhood. I'd say let's all stop for a group selfie, but Eddie might get a little jealous.
Colin is so obsessed with you.
I'm not sure what any of that means, but Eddie and I were doing our thing here in New York way before those horns grew out of his head. I've never known him to pick on civilians, though. We need to get these people out of his way. I'm on it!
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Just get clear!
I have movement here.
Let me give you a hand.
Thanks.
We serve until the end!
Hey, that hurt.
We'll have to do better than that.
Reinforcements inbound.
Lilith must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control her new pet. Can't say I feel sorry for them, but there's still civilians trapped here too.
Oh, cool. I can hear her too, talking in my head.
It's a comm system, the same one I activated in your suit.
Right, that was gonna be my next guess.
Let's do it.
Not looking good here.
Don't mess with me.
think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already.
Lilith will not be pleased with your efforts.
If we're lucky, that creature will run out of things to throw.
Better yet, let's make sure he has no one to throw at. Gotta get these people to safety. It's good to have friends. We'll take care of the rest.
The civilians are clear. It's open season on Hydra and their pet monstrosity.
They will be the next to fall in the hunt.
Wow. You two ever work with a guy named Craven?
Hail that! As ordered! Someone feel a breeze.
I'm going for it!
That was something. About time.
What's our contingency plan? I've got your back.
Feeling lucky, punk?
Now's your chance to hone those skills of yours. Don't leave any Hydra standing.
This one's for you!
Now that was something.
One more step.
I am impressed.